You know, Brandon and I were up past our work bedtime when Aaron Rodgers news broke. We thought it was probably going to be the biggest story of the day.
Sure.
And then it was like, hold up. Russell Wilson happened. The Broncos reached a mega trade with the Seahawks, get the Super Bowl winning quarterback out of the Pacific Northwest into the Rocky Mountains. It was unavoidable on social media, but just to recap, the AFC West now features Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Derek Carr, and Dangerous. Take a look at the trade details. Denver sending its first-round pick this year, 9th overall. First-round pick, second-rounder, another second-round pick, a fifth there as well. Broncos also receiving picks in return, but you get the gist of it. And ESPN reporting the package includes former second-round pick Drew Lock going to the Seahawks. Jerry Jeudy, one of the weapons now for Russell Wilson, tweeted a few things, but this is it. Oh, we lit. Fire emoji. Excited to have Russell Wilson on his team. All right, let's bring in Ryan Harris to break it all down. Let's start with the Russell Wilson news and trade. As you see it, how did it work out for not only the Broncos, but for Russell Wilson with the year plus of what we saw there, Ryan?
Well, it's a fantastic move for Russell Wilson. He's coming to an organization that prides itself on being first at everything. And then you look at the way that Russell Wilson did it. I mean, he's a real mover and shaker. He didn't say much, but was very clear that he wanted to have more of an active role in play calling and things like that. And he got that opportunity to get away and create anew. And one of the things I know from changing teams towards the end of your career, you get an opportunity to see the game differently. You'll have new teammates. You'll be able to teach people things the way you want them, especially if you're a quarterback. And it's just an amazing end to the Seahawks' time for Russell Wilson, but a brand new beginning for a quarterback who's 33 and should be entering a new level of prime in his career.
He is coming off that finger injury, but what do you think about the weapons he has at his disposal, including Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton, KJ Hamler, and the like?
Yep, Jerry Jeudy is going to be a fantastic target. Cortland Sutton and Tim Patrick will finally have a quarterback that can showcase how they can play receiver. Remember, Jerry Jeudy did not catch a touchdown at all this season for the Broncos, so the first time that ever happened in his career. But then, Tommy, let me introduce you to Albert Okwuegbunam. Get the name right, because he's going to be scoring touchdowns more than any other tight end in the NFL this year with Russell Wilson as his quarterback. He's got flash speed. Then they got Javonte Williams, one of the top running backs in the NFL, even though he's just a rookie last year. So there are a lot of offensive weapons, plus a lockdown corner and safety on your defensive side. So you have some weapons to make a run at a championship, not just the playoffs, if you're coming to the Denver Broncos.
Okwuegbunam, is that what I got it right there?
Okwuegbunam.
Love it.
There you go.
Because Noah Fant with Drew Lock leaving the Broncos to go to their Seahawks. And we just showed the video, by the way, Russ beating the Broncos. Now Denver hoping and its fans that he will help them get to a Super Bowl and win one as well. Just an hour or two before that, it was the Aaron Rodgers bonanza, agreeing to return to Green Bay, a 4-year, $200 million contract, that 50 per, the highest AAV in history. How do you think Aaron Rodgers played his deal?
Well, he played it perfectly. I call Aaron Rodgers the negotiator. I mean, clearly he wanted to stay in Green Bay. And maybe there'll be a story that comes out that he knew that the Packers were going to franchise tag Devontae Adams, so he had to stay. But he's clearly been a part of the Packers franchise, and that's become a part of him as well. I also thought that it was interesting he took to Twitter after all of this speculation and punch of chakras and all that. Now he goes to Twitter to clear some things up. Come on, Aaron Rodgers. Let Russell Wilson have his moment. But Aaron Rodgers getting the deal, whatever it's going to turn out to be money-wise, clearly getting the deal he wants, and also showing everybody that he was the best negotiator that we all saw. Now, I will also say this, Tommy. He's run his track in terms of, I don't know if I want to be here. I want to be a part of things. I think they let the wrong guys go. You can't complain after back-to-back years, restructuring your deal so that you can be one of the highest paid players. So Aaron Rodgers is a Packer, will be a Packer forever, and if he says otherwise, we won't believe him.
The futures market was interesting. It fluctuated so much, but at Caesars Sportsbook, Denver 12-1, Green Bay 10-1 in the Super Bowl, both of them trailing the Bills and Chiefs in that category. And before I let you go, we just came off the Combine. Give me your big, ugly person of the Combine. Who would that be?
The big ugly of the combine is Jordan Davis. Chugga chugga, first round. Look at the big ugly. A 4.78 at 341 pounds. Unbelievable, some say. It's the fastest ever ran by somebody over 330 pounds in combine history. The long strides were impeccable. I mean, I think it was 15 total strides to get him 40 yards. And I'll say this. If a defensive lineman's running 40 yards, something very, very bad happened, which means an offensive lineman did a good job. Had to work it in there, Tommy. Sorry, but congrats to Jordan Davis, the big ugly of the combine, running a blazing 40 at that size and speed. Terrifying.
Yeah, rub it in, by the way, because I think for you, if you ran a 5 flat, I think any O-lineman who runs 5 flat would certainly be happy with that at the combine. What'd you run, by the way? You got a number for me?
I'm a 5.01. I'm still
5.01.
the fastest former player on CBS Sports HQ that you know, Tom.
All right, Ryan Harris breaking it down here on the Q. Appreciate it, my man.
I don't know about that. B-Mac might have something to say about that.
We ran out of time. I didn't have enough time to go back and fact check that, but we may have to look back with our research team. Brian McFadden, Patrick Peterson, all things covered. Download and follow their pod.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.